Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Gonna read through the full article here. We'll watch two or three short videos in regards to the incident concerned and the arrest of the accused. So this is a situation which happened about 24 hours ago, Monday evening in Australia, Sydney, at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. So I'll just tell you what the Sydney Royal Easter Show is. First of all, we'll look at some of the pictures. It will give you a better idea. But the Sydney Royal Easter Show is essentially a fair or a festival of sorts. Very, very large in Sydney. It's held over the Easter period for several weeks, maybe 6 weeks. I don't know. I've been several times over the years, so it's held each year, and it's very large. They have fun fair activities, they have show bags, they have rides, they have rodeos. The rodeos are good, and they have all kinds of things. I mean, it's a family affair. It's a family affair for the kids, for families, to walk around and have fun during the day or during the evening. And I don't know exactly how many people attend, but it's tens of thousands. Yeah, easily tens of thousands of people per day will be there. There's so many activities. It really is great. You have to pay to get in. Don't really know how much it costs. But I mean, it's a fair amount. I think it's like $30, $40, something like that, I'd guess. Haven't gone for the last few years. But in any case, about 24 hours ago, Monday night, a teenage boy has been stabbed to death at the Sydney Royal Easter Show in front of everybody. So I mean, there's entire crowds going around. There's a big fight. I'll say a gang fight. I'll say a gang fight. I mean, they may not be gang affiliated. I don't know, but I would think that they probably are. But I mean, certainly, a big fight, and we'll see a picture of that. A 17-year-old video rather. A 17-year-old boy has died. Another teenager has been taken to hospital after they were both stabbed in a horror knife fight at the Sydney Royal Easter Show Monday night. So it starts off with some punching and kicking, and we see a whole crowd of people, but they're mostly spectating. As far as I understand, there's not that many people actually involved in the fight itself. Two or three, perhaps. The teenager that died was stabbed in the chest. He was taken to Westmead Hospital in critical condition, but he just died despite the efforts of paramedics on the scene. A 16-year-old boy has been stabbed in the leg and has been taken to the same hospital. He remains in a stable condition. So I believe that I have that right. Here's the scumbag, a teenage boy that has been arrested. So he seemingly is the stabber. I could be right in saying the one and only stabber. I could be right in saying that. That's my understanding. So we'll have a look at the video. So we'll look at a couple of videos here. So, a trigger warning. There is going to be some violence going on here. So it looks like, I mean, forgive me, but it looks like kind of a normal fight, like a scuffle. But I don't know if we're seeing the stabbing happening there. But I mean, it looks like a normal fight to me. And then some, pardon my French, fucking idiot, C-U-N-T, idiot's not strong enough, decides to start stabbing people. I mean, why can't you just make do with punching each other? Why do you have to bring a knife into it, you fucking... Again, I was going to say moron, but that's not strong enough. Fucking psychopathic piece of shit. There he is. There's a picture of him. In this other article, if I understand correctly, I believe it's telling me that the boy that was arrested is 15 years of age. I could have that wrong, but I believe that's what's been said in this article here. We're going to watch this second video. We're going to watch this one here of the same incident. Maybe this is a slightly different incident, but at the same Sydney Royal Easter Show. What's going on, guys? I live in Sydney, and thankfully, I'm trying to think, but I don't really think I've seen too much violence here. Can't really think that I've seen too much violence. Obviously, it occurs every now and then, but this kind of thing isn't really normal. Apparently the police were there. There were riot police at the Royal Easter Show in any case. There had been some brawls and such. Perhaps that was one of the brawls which called for the riot police to attend. We can watch this last video here. It's very short, of the culprit, the stabber, alleged stabber, being arrested. Again, I believe he's 15, but I could have that wrong. I mean, I don't know. It's such a disgusting situation. Why stabbing someone? I mean, look, I kind of, I was young once. And there were a few scuffles that I would get involved in. And it's kind of fun, to be honest. I'm sorry to say, but it is kind of fun, and I don't regret being involved with the scuffles that I was involved in. Like, as I say, it was kind of fun. No one was hurt. You know. But this kind of bullshit, man, where you're fucking pulling out a knife and stabbing someone. What for? What for? What are you going to gain from it? It's tragic. So it has caused the death of one boy, a 17-year-old. He was stabbed fatally in the chest, and another 16-year-old has been hospitalized, but is said to be in stable condition, so we hope that remains the case. And this fucking prick, this fucking evil, fucking, is he smiling? You better not be. I'd be tempted to kick him in the face, and I'm not that kind of guy, but that's what springs to my mind. Yeah, this scumbag can just be locked up in jail, in prison. Just lock him up, man. You don't need scum like this on the streets. And maybe, unfortunately, you do need the riot police to start attending these family festivals. Oh my God, what is wrong with the world? This is, again, I'm going on a ramble at this point. This is a rant. You may not be interested in this, right? But I've been to the Sydney Royal Easter Show several times. Like I say, I don't know how many times, 4, 5, 6. Mostly during the day. I mean, it's like, it's a whole day thing, but, in the evening too. And it's just a family thing, man. You've got like dog shows and pig shows and little and tents with prize winning cockerels in and prize winning pumpkins in. Do you know what I mean? It's wholesome. You've got all of these fair rides, the big fancy ones, the scary ones, and the simple ones. This is for families. And the big thing about the Royal Easter Show, which as far as I understand is unique, I've never come across it in England, is the show bag thing. They have however many stalls they have, like 100 stalls, and you pay probably, I don't know, $10 to get a show bag, and you'll get a radio, like the local radio station. You'll get a baseball cap, and you'll get candy, chocolate bars. You'll get a couple of silly toys, and it's just fun, and you just buy as many as you possibly can. Some of them you'll get Barbie dolls, so if you're looking for a Barbie doll, you buy the Barbie doll one. Um, it's a lot of fun. It's all wholesome fun. It's family orientated to the core, and also I think it's fair to say, farmer orientated and rural. It's like an inclusion of the rural community. I think that's fair to say. Um, it's wholesome, and I don't know. This incident here is certainly not wholesome. This incident here is showing the decay that's occurring in Sydney, that has occurred, that's continuing to occur in Sydney. And Sydney, in my mind, as far as I can tell, is one of the better cities out there. I mean, there's a lot of problems here, don't get me wrong. Cost of living is the worst. But crime-wise, Sydney is pretty good, I think. Could be totally wrong. I think the world's fucked. I'm sorry to say, in my opinion, I think the world is fucked. We've lost our cultures. All of these Western countries have lost their way. What's Sydney going to do about this? What's the authorities going to do about it? I mean, what can they do? The rot has set in. It's because, look, it's not because there weren't enough police there. They already had fucking riot police there, apparently. It's not because of a lack of a police presence. It's because these fucking scumbags, these scumbags, they don't have any fucking values. They're just scum. They're just scum, man. And the rot has set in. These guys that want to carry around knives, that want to cause crime, cause violence, that they're already here. They're already doing it. What's going to change that? I mean, cultural values. That's what will change it. But we're too late. We're too late. We're too engrossed in scrolling through Reddit or Facebook or Twitter or whatever else, and watching what the Kardashians are doing or whatever else. Obviously I'm perhaps a little bit out of touch right now, but I'm gonna wrap things up there. Hopefully Sydney gets it together. Hopefully Australia gets it together. But frankly, I think the world is lost. That's my opinion. I'm gonna thank you for your time. Take care.